Okay, fine. So now today we are going with a start with a new topic called as the CSS. What is a CSS? A CSS is a cascading a style sheet. So why we need it then? So HTML is to create a skeleton of the a web page, whereas a CSS is to apply the colors, height, width, margin, padding, and everything. Okay, so now the today's topic we are going with the CSS topics. So what is the content? So here it is the content is there. So then how we are going to be write a file? So everything we are going to be discussed. So I am going to be tell what is the study plan. Okay, you have started a course from the last week. So you want to how to what is the study plan? So just I want to tell this one. Okay, if you do follow no, aramsi you can mm, ready for the interview. So HTML is over. So now today is the CSS started. By tomorrow morning onwards, so 10 topics, 10 to 15 topics you have to do in the morning. Okay, before coming to the session, so you have to do HTML 10 to 15 topics recap. So how to do recap? So just you have to go. No, what is a HTML? So HTML is a hypertext markup language. What is it? What all the editors are there? So we have a HTML editors. What is the basics? What is the element? What is the attribute? What is the heading? So like that you have to go for 15 topics one day, 15 topics one day. So like that within 2 days you are going to be finish a recap. So then after that CSS will come. The CSS 10 to 15 topic per day. See, day one, HTML, 15 topics. Day two, 15 topics, HTML. Day three, again, the CSS. So that is the 10 to 15 topics. So now I want to go explain in each of the CSS particulars. So then you are going to be understand. Okay. You have a question like, sir, how are we going to be rate a file and all? Yes, I want to tell you. Just so as I told, I kept all the files in the HTML, so all are organized. Same thing I want to do for a CSS. Okay, CSS also I made a folder. So why we need a folder? See, generally you think if you have a cupboard in the home, if you put your all dress once without any separation, it is difficult to pick. So like that in the cupboard you are going to be separate boxes like that. You want to put the jewelries, you want to put the shirts, you want to put the pants, saris, etc, etc. So we have a segregation, so like that like it's like a folder. So so CSS folder I have created. So CMD. So once it is opened, CODE space dot enter. So it is going to be open the Visual Studio Code for a Visual Studio. This is how it is going to work. So just I want to close this one. Terminal, new terminal. Uh, 1 minute. Okay. So now, what we are going to do? We are going to uh, write a CSS program. So what is a file type? What is the extension? And everything you are going to be having the doubts. So what I want to do? See, CSS is again we are writing in a HTML. So that's why I want to create a index1.html. So I have created index1.html, then doc. So doc means document. So that is a document it is created. So just I want to add here. So this is a h2, the CSS tutorial sessions. Save it. So right click, open with the live server. So once we do live server, automatically it is going to be open with the uh, your default browser. So I set a default browser as this one. So this is not a Google Chrome. So just I will cut it, and I will go here and I will add here the browser. So what is the 127 127.0.0.1 means, so your this is your system IP. Every system is having the standard IP, and 5500 is the port, and index1.html is a file name. So this is a CSS tutorial session. So what is this one? Again, it is the same as a .html. Yes, you are going to be write a CSS to the HTML files only. So let's simple example. What is a CSS? So just I want to apply a colors for this one. Just I will add a style, and the color equals to a blue, and background color equals to uh, something azure is the one color is there. So save it. We'll go here. See how would it changed. So this is a CSS. Initial is a black color. Now I change to color this one, and this is the background color. So here it is a background color is there. If you want to see a little bit darker, so just go here, just add this one dark one. Save it. We'll go here. See here. So this is a CSS. So there are the three ways we can assign a CSS. What is the three ways? One is a internal. Sorry, this is a inline. Inline means what? I want to write a style within the tag, even if it is in a static tag. So that is called an inline CSS. Okay, same color I want to apply, so just I will cut it and I will remove. So this is the inline. The next is the internal. So internal, how we are going to write? Inside a starting, see inside a starting head and head end. So I want to add here. So control V. So it will. Okay, so here what we are going to be do, so where we are going to be apply, that is we need to define. So control X for H2 tag. So that's why H2 open close brace and a color. Save it. Again the same thing is there. So if you apply a color inside the tag, that is called a inline CSS. If you apply a color inside the header and with the style start tag and end tag and the element and attribute, so this is called a internal. And one more thing it will come, so that is a external. So that is a style.css. So I have created same thing. I will copy. So I will just cut it from here. I will paste here. Okay, so again it will have what happens, I want to write for a which tag it is. So that's why instead of this one I will take a whole bunch of this. For H2 tag I am going to apply the text color and a background color. Just cut it. We'll go here, control A, control B. Okay, save it. So now if I run means, what is happening here? Nothing will happen. So just a plain output is there. If you want to apply a color to this one, just add a one element called a link. So relation is style shift href equals to just to a forward slash then style.css. Save it, run it, see here. Same thing I have done with the three different categories. I have written this color. This is a text color and this is the background color. So I have done a setting a color and a background color. The first one is a inline CSS. Why? Because it is I mentioned in the H2 tag. The second one is a internal. So that is a inside a head and a inside a style start and end tag. And the third one is a style. One is a H2 tag. So that is color is a back blue, background color is this one. So this is how it is going to be work. Okay, so now we are going to just we understood how to write a CSS, different ways to apply the styles. So just I will remove whole thing. Okay, I will just remove. Okay, let it be this style CSS. In the future we can use. So index1.html is there. So here what I want to do, I want to go for one. So introduction. What is the CSS? CSS is a language we use to style the HTML documents. And what is a CSS? CSS stands for the Cascading Style Sheet. In the interview, they will ask, what is a CSS? and why we will use it. So CSS is a cascading style sheet, and the CSS describes how the HTML elements are displayed on the screen, paper, or other media. See, that is what we have mentioned. Right? What is the color and background color? If you have made a text align center or end, so that is we are going to be decide. CSS saves a lot of work if can control the layout of multiple web pages. So if you write a CSS for one page and for a multiple pages, you can use the same CSS. Okay, this is how we are going to be using. Okay, so here there are the three things we are using. So a simple CSS document. Okay, so we have a H1 paragraph, we have a P paragraph. So how we are going to be work on it. So what I will do, I will use a H2 is there. I will use a one more paragraph. So how to add a dummy text? LOEREM. Loiparam is a dummy text it will give. So just remove it, save it, right click, open with the live server. Okay. So this is the how we are going to be doing because already it is running. Okay. So this is the so there he is written a style for a body. What is the background color equal to light blue? So what I will do, I will write a inside a style. First for the body tag, I want to write a style. So BODI open close brace and what is the he said background color light blue. So background color light blue. Save it. We'll go here. We'll see here. See the background color. Earlier it is looking very basic. Now somewhat it looks good, right? So same thing. Next, what he done for H1 color is white. Text align is center. For see body is over. Next is a H1 open close brace. So the color will be white and background. Then text align center. Okay, so text align center. If you just reload the page, so is nothing is changed. What is the difference? So I am using the H2 tag. Mistakenly I have done the H1 tag. Either we can change here or here. So just I will change the H2 here. Save it. We'll go here. See, this is a CSS tutorial. The next is the for the paragraph. Paragraph open close brace. So what is the CSS they have written? They have written a font family Vardhana. Font size is 20. Font size is we can give anything large. Font font family you can give anything Times New Roman. Color equals to you can give anything whiskers. Okay, so this is how font size. What is the font size? Font size is okay. Already we have given right large. Let it be. Save it. We'll go here. We'll see here. See how it is changing. If you want to make a little bit dark color, you can just go here. You can add a color like this. Save it. We'll go here. So this is how it will be there. So I have applied a CSS. Now it looks good. What if I remove in C? Why when it is CSS you will get to know. So I will just cut it, save it, run it. Okay. So this is how it is going to be work. Control V, save it. Just a minute. Sorry, outside some noise is there. Okay, let it be for one time. So this is how it is going to be worked. Okay, so this is a how to apply a CSS. Okay, the CSS solved the big problem. So I have written a CSS for this one, so it looks good better. So this is all about a CSS drill. Then what is the syntax? The CSS rules consist of a selector and a declaration block. What is a selector? The selector is something paragraph tag or anything, and a declaration. Okay, so declaration again it is having a property name and property value. Okay, so just we'll have a, what is a selector here? The body is a selector, H2 is a selector, paragraph is a selector. And this is called a property name and this is called a property value. What is a property name here? Color is a property name. The white is a property of value. Okay, so just a minute. So little bit noise is there, just I will close the door. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so now what is a selector? P is a selector, and we can have a n number of selector. So we'll come here. The H2 is a selector, paragraph is a selector, and the body is a selector. So background color is a light blue, and the color is a white. Okay, so this is how the selector we can say. Okay, the next is next. What is the topic? The next topic is the colors. So what is the colors? We have a number of colors here: orange, dark blue, medium green, gray, stablet, violet, light green, wheat, and pink. So if you want to go for a multiple colors, you just go for the HTML colors in the browser. If you just click this website, you can get all type of colors here. So if you want this color, if you just click means, so this color will come. If you want a shades of this one, so you can get a color from here, this one. If you want a dark, see this is a black, lighter black or something. So like that we are going to be get the color. So if you want to see the, see here, if you want this type of color, if you just copy here, so you will get a color code here. So just we'll go for the, so what is the colors and colors name is, see already red you know, violet you know, wheat is no, pink is there, gray. But if you want a lighter value, see this is also black, this is also black, this is also black. But light black if you want, if you just go here, you will get a code here. So you need to add a color. So just I want to apply, okay, here it is a color is there, okay. So for the color, I want to add a here, what color it is. So just I will take copy this one, I will add here, color, save it. See, this is how it is changed. Same thing, if you want a lighter color, if you just click here, this is the color code, copy, and you can just add here, save it, save it. See, this is the lighter. Like that, if you want this light color, if you just go here, Control C, and Control V, save it. We'll go here, save. So that is the different colors are there. If you want to mention directly orange means orange and everything. So even though you want to lighter color in orange, so just you have to go here. So orange, lighter orange, transparent orange, like that. So you can go here. So this is the htmlcolorcode.com. You are going to be get this one. So color names is same thing, and background color. So there are two things is there. I want to create a clear. I will go here I will, so index2.html and the doc. So I want to apply a color h2 the color code. Here we are going to be learn the different things here. The first one is what is the color. The CSS color names is, I am going to be take a paragraph here. So welcome to CSS paragraph content. So you can write anything here. Okay. The first one is what he mentioned, style. So that is you need to mention inside the header. Okay. In the start header and end header. Okay. Here for H2 tag, I want to apply a color. H2 tag. See, CSS color names. The colors are specified using the predefined color names. RGB is there, hex value is there, HSL is there, RGB is there, HSLA is there. See, everything is same only, but I will explain later in this one. Okay, RGB means the basic color will be red, green, blue. Okay, so hex value means, so this is the hexadecimal value. So this is the RGB value. So this is the HSL value. So this is a different, see same way we are going to be to apply the color. The first one is the color names. So how to use a color? Just if I use the color means, so this is for applying a color for a element. What is the element? The H2 is the element. So I will take a blue violet is the color. Save it. Will go here. So what is the file name? Index2.html. Okay, the color code. The next one is the a background color. So there is a slight difference is there. The color is, if I use a color means, so that is a applying a color to the text. Same thing if I use a background color, so control V. So this is the color I will use. Save it. See, if you use a only color, that is applying a colors to the text. If you using a background color, if you applying a color for own background. Okay. The next is the CSS background color. So if you use only color means, so that is applying a colors to the text. If you use a CSS background color like this background color dot .jblue, so that is called a background color. Okay. If you add a color to the text, you are going to be use the color tomato. So that is the one thing. So then CSS border color. Okay. So what is a border color? So I want to apply a border for H2 or else I want to apply a border for paragraph. So how to do? I want to take a paragraph tag. So I want to set a border. What is the thickness of the border? 2 pixel is the border thickness. And solid means, so that is a thickness. And the color, here you are going to be apply the border color. What color you want to add? So something you can add a darker blue. So I want to add this one. Save it. We'll go here for code. See, it is apply a color border for this color. For the paragraph, we have applied a border color. So this one. So if you want to set a height and width, so it is taking the full length, right? So I want to make a little bit, what you can say, height and width I need to mention. So here, width I will mention 100 pixel. So 100 pixel, it is a width. See how it looks now. Earlier it is taking the entire screen. Now I have set it the, uh, what you can say, width 400 pixel. So this is the 400 pixel. So you can set a width. If you want to set a height, so if you just go here, height 300 pixel, save it, we'll go here. See, this is how it is going to be set a 300 pixel. Okay, so this is called a border color. So these are all the CSS, what we can say selectors. So and the colors. The next thing will cover a background. Okay, CSS background. So there we are going to be learn a background color, background image, background repeat, and background attachment and background position. So we know about the background color only. We don't know much about the background image and background repeat, background attachment, background position. So that is what we are going to be seeing. The CSS background properties are used to add a background effect for an element. What is an element? So paragraph is an element, H1 or H2 is an element, body is an element. So what is telling? The CSS background properties are used to add a background effects for an element. So what I will do? I want to set the background image for the paragraph. Okay, so this is the I want to set for the background image for the paragraph, or else I want to set a background image for the body. So here it is a body tag is there. So just I will call a body open close brace. So first I will use a background image and you just type a URL. So you want to set the background image URL. So where I have to get the image? So there is a one website is there, Pixabay. So Pixabay is a one free images you will get. So I will take which image I will take. So this is I will take in respect. So just open Control X, Control V. So just I have taken that images. So just I want to add here. So what I will do? I will just add a double quote here. I will add like this. So just I want to open this one. I will open this one. See here. Background image is set for the whole body. If you want to set for a paragraph, if you just remove from here and you can set for the paragraph. See, for the paragraph is background is set. So I want to set for the body. So that's why I kept a body. So here what happens? Same image is repeating. Okay. So then it's not good. How to do this one? So background image we have done and the same image is repeating, but I don't want to repeat. So that is why background repeat is there. So here background repeat, no repeat. Save it. We'll go here. We'll see here. See here. Only one image is coming here. Okay, so this is a one image is there. If you want to set a width and height properly, if you just go here, do inspect, just go here. So you just take this image. So just add a width is around to 1200 pixel. So it is not taking this one. Okay, we want to set the width. How to set the width? I will add a width here. If we want to set a width 1200 pixel, so it is going to be take a full width. See, it is taking the body width. Okay. See, we are using a multiple elements. It is showing like this. So if you use an individual, it is going to be take a full width. So that is a color. Just click here. Okay, so this is a one thing. So if you don't want to repeat, so background repeat, no repeat. And one more next property is what? So background attachment. What is the background attachment? So background attachment, I will explain what is the background attachment. First, what I will do? I will add some dummy text, paragraph, y parent, enter, enter, copy, paste, 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 paste. So I added a n times. Okay. So this is my page. If I reload this, it is going to become like this. Okay. But image is going. So now what I will do, background attachment. So background hyphen attachment fixed. Save it, run it. See here. Earlier it is going to be hidden. So I done a background attachment fixed. So that is why image is fixed here. So if you scroll like n times also, it is going to be a scroll down. Okay, so this is called a background attachment. Okay, so just if I remove it, save it, run it, will run here. See, it is going to be hide this one. So if you want to sticky or fixed, if you just use a background attachment fixed, if you scroll also, it is going to be a fixed. So that is why we need, and also when you're developing an application or a CSS, you are going to be see this one. Okay, no need to worry. So this is the background. Then the background position. So just I want to go here. So background. So see, you don't know how to type, or if you don't remember means, so just use the background position means BACP. If you just a background position, it become just enter. So where, so you can set a right or right and a top. Save it, run it, will go here. See, the right top means, see, this is the right and the top is, it is going to be set here. Okay. Again, if you scroll also, it is going to be come here. If you want to write bottom means, save it. See, it is going to be sticky in the bottom. So what we got to learn? So for the body, how to set the background image. So that is called the background image. Then the URL, the path of the URL. Okay. And the background repeat. So background repeat is a no repeat means what happens. So it is going to be minimal image. So this, okay, just I will show here. Control S, repeat means it is going to be repeat. So if you don't want to repeat means, so if you just use a Control Z, so background repeat, no repeat. Okay, if I remove fixed means what happens? Say save it. See, if I scroll, it is below is there because we have applied a background position. So that's why background attachment is fixed. So if you have a 100 page also, this page will be something called a fixed or a sticky like that. Okay, so this is how it is the background positions are there. So these are all the very important because throughout your application, if you take any Swiggy, Zomato, any application, all are using this tag. This or whatever the tags are used, no? These all are using. Okay. So you daily just do practice. Okay. Don't skip like that. Okay. We'll do tomorrow and all. So this is very simple if you learn properly. If you not learn properly, it will become a difficult. That's it. Okay, so this is a CSS background is there. The next is the so background is there and the background images are there. So this is the image we already seen this one. Images. So background repeat X is there. So X axis and background repeat Y. So you can just practice, okay? Background repeat, background attachment. So all the examples are there, okay? You just practice it. Whatever I told, so same thing is there. Only extra thing is there. Background repeat X means what? It is going to be repeat in the X axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. If it is a y-axis means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. In the horizontal vertical way, it is going to be repeat. The next we are going with the CSS borders. Okay, what is a border? Why we need a border? See, if I add a border, means it looks good, right? So above CSS border style. So this is the uh, one border. This is the one border. Left and right is no border is there. Okay. So now I want to write a different types of border. So just I want to go here the index3 dot html and the dot and here what happens? I want to write a border. Okay, I want to take a one paragraph here. P dot. I will take a paragraph. Inside a paragraph, I will add a W text. Okay, so I want to split into two lines. So here I want to set a border for this one. So how to set it? So just I will add one header to understanding the CSS borders. Save it, right click, open up the live server. So let's close this one. I will just go here, index 2 to index 3. Okay, so this is a CSS border. Okay, so I want to apply a border for the paragraph. So just I want to add a para, open close brace, a border. What is the first one? Border style is dot. Okay, so okay, what I will do, border equals to 2 pixel solid black. Save it. We'll go here. We'll see here. So this is the border is applied for this one. So if you want to set a width and height, you can do it. So we have a different types of borders are there. So dashed is there, solid is there. So that is we can discuss here. So next I will take a, instead of this one full length, I will take a only this was text. I will add a one more paragraph. Save it, run it. See for the fourth, this paragraph also border is there, but this paragraph also border is there. But I want to set a different borders. See dotted is there, something gap is there, groove is there, ridge is there. So this is a different outside, etc., etc. The first is the p dot dotted. P means what paragraph? Dot means dot dotted means it is a class. So that's why I will take a p a class dotted. Save it. Dot p dot dotted. Open close brace. So border style. See here. Dash, dotted, double, all the is there. So first one is what? Dash I will take, save it, run it. We'll go here. So this is the dash risky. So if you want to see here only, so just right click, do inspect. So border style dashed is there. And see here, dotted, double, group, hidden, inherit. So inside, none, outside, revert, ridge, solid, unset. So this is how it is going to be run. Okay, so this is how dotted, dashed, solid. So all are paragraphs. So different types of dash classes. Okay. So if you want which one, if you want to dotted or dashed, you can use it. Solid or blue or outside, you can use it. So this is the border style. The next is the margin. So this is very very important. Okay. So what happens? So just I will remove all those things. Okay. I will remove the CSS here. I will remove this one. What is this one? The margin. What is the margin? The CSS margin properties are used to create a space around the element outside of any border. Okay, let I will take a one div element. Inside a div element, I want to add a some dummy text. So what is a div means? It is also something like a how like a H1, H2 tag is there, no? So this is called a div. Inside a div, you can add a paragraph, image, audio, anything you can add it. Okay, so this is a div is there. The first one is what? I will apply style. So that is a, I will add a class here. Class is my style. So in the my dot my style is the class name. So border is what? See, border style is something dash. And if you want to set a width and height, width will be 300 pixel and the height will be 300 pixel. So I applied a style for the this div. I mentioned the class name is my style. So for a div I have applied. So here it is a my class is there. So this is a one div. The next is what? So margin is there. What is the margin? So margin is a, it is going to be create a space between the element. So margin top, right, bottom, left. So let's see here. I will apply margin here. Right click, inspect. So for this div, I want to apply a margin. So I will add a margin. So always it is going to be clockwise. Top, right, bottom, left. The top I will add a 100 pixel. See, the top space is created, right? So top. Same thing. So I will add a so 100 pixel. The next is what? Right. Right what? So that is a 30 pixel. At the bottom, you want a 50 pixel. And left. So left means what? Here it is a left. So that is a left. So left is what? 400 pixel. So got it. After the border, whatever the space you want to create, from the top is a 100 pixel. This is the top is 100 pixel, and what right is a 30 pixel, bottom is a 50 pixel, left is a 400 pixel. So this is called a margin. So margin is what? From the element, we are going to be create a space after the border, top, right, bottom, left. So top, right, bottom, left. So this is called a CSS. Okay. So I will use a instead of dot, I will just use a border something double. Save it, run it. So this is double. So margin I want to apply once again means, so I will just right click, inspect. So I will use a always a clockwise. What is the first one? Top is a something you can use a 200 pixel also it will take. And the right will be 20 pixel. Bottom will be 90 pixel. Left will be around a 500 pixel. Okay, so this is you have written. So just copy this one. So Control C. So just reload it. It will go. But where I want to add inside my style, I want to add here. So margin 200 pixel, 20 pixel, 90 pixel, 500 pixel. Got it. So now it is going to be sit here. So what is the margin? Margin is the one thing we are going to be create a space around the element from the top, right, bottom, left. Got it? So in the interview question, they will ask the CSS margin properties are used to create a space around the element outside of any defined border. Okay. So this is the border is there, it is there. See, sometimes see border by default hidden also it will be there. Okay. But it will be, I mentioned a double, it is going to be seen here. The next we got to know. So margin top, margin right, margin bottom, and what you can say, margin left. So how it is going to be work? So that is the clockwise. How the clockwise? The first one is a top, right, bottom, left. So this is how it is going to be work. See, this is the how the clockwise top. The first one is a top and a right, a bottom, a left. So top, right, bottom, left. So this is how it is going to be work. The next is what? So we have given us something called a, here it is a example, you just go through it. The next is the padding. What is the padding? The padding is used to create a space around any element content inside of any defined border. So the CSS padding properties are used to generate the space around the element content. So earlier what happens here, we are going to be create a space outside an element with a defined border. But for a padding, we are going to be create a space inside the element with a content and a border. So I will just write a padding here. So right click, inspect. I want to set a padding here. How to set a padding? So here the padding. Padding. So top will be 20 pixel. See here. So it is create a space between the top and right will be 30 pixel. Bottom will be 30 pixel, 40 pixel. The left will be 60 pixel. Okay. So if you want to align the center properly, so which is the, this is the, you have to increase here 60, 200. So top, bottom, left. So this is how. So if you just Control C, I have copied this one and I will add a header. See here. What is the margin? The margin is the one thing we are going to be create a top, right, bottom, left space. Whereas a border is a where we are going to be create a space between the this content and this out defined border. See here. When I am click a margin, it is going to be here the color will come. Whereas if I mouse here means here the color will come. So this is what does it mean? Means it is going to be padding is going to be create a space between the content and the outer element with defined border. So margin is the one thing, it is going to be create a space between the defined border and the outer element. Okay, so this is, it is going to be like that. So what is the height and width? So you already see height and width to set the height and width. So if you want to set for the auto, so there are a different. If you make a auto means this is a default. The browser calculates the height and width and it will add a auto width. Length defines the length width of the in the pixel, centimeter, etc. The percentage. If you want to make a 90 percentage, see instead of pixel, if you want to make a 90 percentage, 200% like that, it will take. So you have to mention all those things, okay? If you mention one pixel or percentage, it will not take. So this is how it has to be taken. So if you want to width is a 300 pixel, or if you make a 300%. See here. So 300% means it is going to be take this much. Okay. If you want to make a 30%, so it is going to be take like this. So which is the best one is? So this is the percentage is the best one. Got it. So this is how it is going to be work. So this is the height and width. So then this is called a box model. So this is the last topic I will tell and I will finish this one. What is a box model? All HTML elements can be considered as a box model. Why? Because it is the content is there, padding is there, border is there, margin is there. What is the content? The content is the same thing. This is called a content. And what is the padding? The padding is one thing we are going to be create between the content and the outside border element. So that is called a padding. So here it is a top is this much space, top is this much, this much, this much. So this is called a padding. The next is the border. So border I have used a double, so this is called a border. And a margin is the one thing, it is going to be create a space between the body and the element. So this is the top, this is the right, bottom, left. So including all, we can say box model. But all HTML elements can be considered as a box model. Is the link? Yes. If you go for here also, this is also in the box model. Okay. Let's see. I will show. Right click, do inspect. So once you do inspect, so if you just go here in the what you can say here, if you just go a little bit, see here. Height and width is there, padding is there, border is there, margin is there, position is there. Including all, we can say box model. Every element is having. So this is ad is running. This ad also having a box model. If you just click here, if you just click here, see here, here it is also 200. See, this is the height and width, a padding, a border, and a margin. If you want to see this one, right click, inspect, and if you take this cursor, if you click here, here also for this also box model is there. See here, position, margin, border, padding, width. If you want to make a higher width, 700, you click here, so it is not changing. Okay, let it be. So box model means it is going to be created for the every element which is run. If you run here also, for this also it is going to be created box model. If you just do inspect, if you just go here, see here, so 1300 is there. So just I will remove this one. So what will happen? So nothing will happen. So if you want to set a height and width, you are going to be see here. So height and width, padding, border, margin, position. Every element is have in the HTML is having a box model. So what is a box model? Box model is contains the content, padding, border, margin. So including all, we can say this is called a box model. Fine guys, so today is enough for today.